Hello there, and welcome to another wonderful episode of well, hopefully it'll be wonderful. Welcome to, I'm going to say hello to my YouTube viewers first of all. I hope you had a wonderful week. I've got to do a shout out now for Feels Good Man. Now, that's me doing a shout out. Just a little bit. So he wants a fish slice dedicated to him. So this is the closest thing I've got to a fish slice. So I'm going to wash this up later. And it's dedicated to Feels Good Man. So I hope he's watching. Otherwise I've completely wasted my time doing that. I've wasted that 4 seconds. I am streaming. Yeah, God, it's difficult to tell if you're streaming sometimes. Anyway, yes. YouTube viewers, I have to say, I feel I have to say, what's going on there? Oh, it's me. I feel I have to say that you are absolutely fantastic. You know, I appreciate you watching on YouTube. If you want me to dedicate, like you just saw just now, I dedicated a fish slice to Feels Good Man. And look at him, he's going to have a wonderful day. He's going to be thinking about that for the rest of the day. And, you know, I'm kind of glad that I've just shared some happiness. I've given some happiness. I've found some happiness. Oh, look, there's a bit of happiness. Plucked it out of the sky and I've squashed it down on Feels Good Man's head. In a nice way, Not kind of a creepy uncle. More like a friendly giant type thing. That's me. Anyway, I just need to do a bit of admin now. Just need to check that I am actually streaming. Again, that's another thing. It could be the case that I've just said all that and I can't even be heard. Here we go. I can't even be heard. And we've just proved that I can be heard, so let's turn it down, get that volume down. Then we share it. We share it. Share to. Copy. We share it to. Where do we go first? It's X, isn't it? I am calling it X now. I've got into the habit of it. Okay, for God's sake. Why? Why is this like this? Morning. If you're in bed and want something inspirational to watch, you son of a biscuit, to watch. Hey, Crummy, hello there, how are you? First person to write, and morning there, Feely. Bon matin, Ben, nice to see you. Late brekkie over in Northern Europe. Bon matin. Does that mean good morning? I presume it does mean. What language is it again? I know you probably speak about, I know you speak at least 2 languages. English and your native language, which I've forgotten. I'm terrible with flags. Emily, what's that flag? Crumb, help me, please. For God's sake, help me. I need your support. Morning, if you're in bed and want something inspirational to watch, then come and join me for Washing Up Club, aka WUC, just in case, you know. French. That's not French, is it? Hello, El Jesidente. Morning to you. Welkwuck and Flossie Welkwuck. A wonderful welkwuck to you. I also feel I should apologise about my hair. It looks shit. Sorry, I'm going to start a GoFundMe to get a haircut, because when I get a haircut, I want a good haircut. I don't want some kind of hedge trimmer coming in and cutting my hair. No, it's not going to happen. Right, morning, if you're in bed and want something inspirational to watch, then come and join me for Washing Up Club, aka WUC. I mean, that'll do, won't it? When do I put the hashtag in? Let's put the hashtag in now. Hashtag, son of a bitch, pardon my French, Washing Up Club. Hashtag Washing Up Club. And then we post the link. Always post the link. Then we copy the whole thing. You know the drill by now. Select all. Copy. Post. We go over to... I've been posting it on Threads as well. No one's come from Threads yet, as far as I know, but give them a chance. Post. Tum titty tum tum tum. Okay, and then, I just saw an interesting thread, so I'm going to watch it later. Say, I'm going to save it. So I'm not reading it now. I'm going to look at it later. Yeah, my hair looks bloody awful, doesn't it? What are you going to do? I mean, thank God I'm handsome, eh? What would I do if I wasn't handsome? Morning, Matt J. Davis. Welkwak. Post. Let's get this post done. Sort the post out. Right. Hello there. Hello there, Twitchers. Ben Rufus Green here. Welkwak. Today we've got so much washing up to do. It might be one of those things where it looks more than it is, but I don't think it is. I think today we've got a lot to do because Emily had a clear out of the fridge and unsupervised, I might add, and we've got rid of a lot of salad that needs to go in the recycle, which I find so upsetting. I hate wasting salad. It's like, you could eat it raw. Why didn't I eat it raw? I could have done more. So that's got to go. That's a sieve. That was a sieve tapping there. Which is fine, you know, I guess. Don't know what this is. Don't know what was in that. Looks really suspicious. Looks horrible, actually. There's lots of really disgusting things that I need to sort out today. What's in this, for God's sake? She's put a jar. Ugh, why would you just do that? What's wrong with her? She doesn't empty it. She puts it in the sink and lets water cascade over it. Why would you do that? I sometimes wonder. Ah! Something dropped down. There's a drop down here. Where did it land? Where did it land? Right, I'm going to have a proper sort out of that. Because of that incident that's inspired me to have a sort out of it. Right, let's get rid of this. Come on, for God's sake, Green, focus. I'm not afraid of a bit of washing up. Wasn't that Bernie Mac? I say that every week. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Okay, right. I don't know, whatever that was, it's gone. It was disgusting. Oh, God. Right, okay, here we go. Don't worry. We're back on track. So, yeah, I hope you all had a lovely week. I've had a pretty good week, actually. I won't tell you too much. I like to do that when I feed the cat. I'm a man of habit, creature of habit. So we'll get that done. That's a half-hearted wash there. Oh, God. Look at this. Can you see this? Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, my God. I don't even know what it is. I just said it's tuna. It's a tuna. I'm going to wash the captains up again first. What's that? Not sure. Oh, right, I don't know why I'm doing that anyway now. I should be tidying up the washing up. The old washing up. I've been for a swim this morning. That's why I'm so full of beans. Swimming gives me beans. Before I forget, those of you that didn't see, I'm going to read out my my status update that I did yesterday because it's really good. Okay, here we go. You ready? I'm going to read it because I spent ages getting the wording right. There was a giant guitar in the park, and my friend said I should go and lie across the neck of it, but I refused as I didn't want anyone to see me as a threat. Okay, I'm going to give myself a ding. I think you'll agree it's worth a ding, isn't it? That kind of thing. That's really was worthy of a ding. A ding-a-ling-a-ling-ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ding-ding. Ah! God. Got all tangled up. Did I pull the bloody thing off? Did that move just then? I think I've nearly pulled the whole scenario down. Okay. Right, let's get this going, for God's sake. Did you like that quip? I enjoyed that because the same thing happened to me. That's really struck a chord, Matt J. Davis. I love it when I set them up and you knock them down, or whatever the phrase is. Well, wait, as a threat, an animal. Oh dear, okay, right. This is where it all falls apart now, where I have to try and explain my quip. So, on a guitar, and I think I'm right, you have raised bits of metal going up the neck. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. That is a fret. Is that right? And is that's correct, isn't it? I think that's right. These are so shiny. Okay, so let's just get the debate going. Okay, so the debate is, how do you wash up? How do you wash up? Because I've had a few people tell me your plates must taste really soapy because you don't rinse. And I tell you know what? Whenever I eat off a soapy plate, I go, God, is there anything I could have done about this? Why is it so soapy? I just go, oh, it must be the meal we're eating. I didn't do that very well. That was meant to be me being a kind of like a bit sarcastic. I'm not very good at sarcasm though, I don't think. Basically, if I've been eating off something and it tastes soapy, I would take action. I wouldn't eat off the plate. Oh, it's soapy. Or I would rinse. Don't need to rinse though. Don't need to rinse. I kind of rinse it in here. Then when the water gets dirty, change the water. But yeah, how do you wash up? Is everyone a rinser here? I mean, I suppose a lot of you, because I've got quite affluent, wealthy viewers on here. You've probably all got dishwashers, haven't you? Probably all got bloody dishwashers. My mum has a dishwasher, and she's offered to buy me one. I think she was just saying it though, because if I was to say yes, I don't think it would bloody appear the next week. Do you know what I mean? Right, here we go. I mean, Basil Bottler, morning, had to get up early this morning for an appointment, so thought I'd pop into the Breakfast Club. Well, welcome to you, Basil Bottler. I watched your stream this week, just gone. I can't get the Wheel of Wank to work. Whenever it comes up, and it is so inspirational as well, I always forget to bet. I always bet on green, because it's my surname. I think it's lucky. So yeah, but oh, hello, is that a spider? Yeah, we've got a spider in there. Out you go. I think I've just doomed him to death by tipping him onto the floor. Or her. Let's not sex the spiders. Right, okay. Well, yes, lovely to see you, Basil Bottler. I hope you're well. Have you got anything exciting to report? When is your next stream? Let's at least get a bit of marketing for you. When's your next stream? Who invented the skip? Basil Bottler, are you streaming tonight? I think you do a Thursday night, don't you, for sure? Because I remember thinking I can now watch you because Taskmaster's not on. Right. Oh no, we're not quite done yet. We've got a few bits and bobs here to pop away. That's not clean. Go back. Second helping. A second shot at the title. Bonjour, Ben. And Welkwuckers, I couldn't start chatting for 10 minutes tonight. Well, lovely to have you here, Winnie. Thank you for persevering. It's much appreciated. You know, indeed, without people like you, I would be nothing. Absolutely nothing. So lovely to see you. I hope you've had a wonderful week. Okay, right, here we go. Come on, let's knock this off. No, that sounds disgusting, doesn't it? Sorry about that. I didn't mean anything revolting by that. Okay, I'm gonna give this a clean. Oh dear me. See that bloody thing that Emily just left in the sink? I don't even know what it was. Very disappointing. Throw away all that lovely looking food. Okay, where are we? Here we are. Late answer, but that was a good guitar joke. I was distracted by funny sounds from the neighbours, but it ended. Morning, Eyes on Legs. Just in time. We're going to be playing a rather fantastic song that I co-wrote. I didn't co-wrote it at all. Just trying to claw back a bit of self-worth. There's some strange kind of jelly on here. I think it's jelly mould. You know, that classic jelly mould. Okay, so here we go. We're going to feed the kitten now. Will she come in? We don't know. She's finished that tin from yesterday. She finished it all. So she's obviously ravenous. So here we go. Someone's just dinged me. Who is that? Right, where's my fork? Where's my spork? Who's messaged me? James Static. He can wait. My friend Static. He was my best man, actually. Very good best man. He's moved away now, though. Where is he now? Bath neck of the woods. Bath and Bristol, are they close by? Right, okay, so my week. I've done another draft of my sitcom. I keep sending it off to people and they make excellent suggestions. Like, suggestions that I feel if I can't justify why I'm not going to listen to their suggestion, and it's on, you know, they've got the style and tone, I should just pop it in. So it's getting a bit long though. It's now like 46 pages, but the program I'm using, which is Final Draft, when you start a new scene, it just starts a new page. So it's not 46 pages jammed packed with, you know, wall-to-wall dialogue. So it's not going to be that long. It's not going to be 46 minutes, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm going to do more of that in the garden a bit later, I think, hopefully. So today, been to the gym quite a bit, which is always good. Kitten's come in, which is very exciting. Hello. Yeah. On Tuesday, I did ADR for the film I shot in January, which was very exciting. So ADR, I live in Chesham. The ADR was in central London. They got me a taxi all the way in. They got me a taxi all the way back. Lovely stuff. I love it. And I had to say 2 words. Just 2 words. I'm not going to tell you what the words are. I'm going to tantalise you. And hopefully you'll watch the film when it comes out in November. It is at the moment. So I just did ADR, 2 words. Very exciting. And then I went back. Didn't take me long. It was lovely to see everyone. I bought them all a vegan chocolate bar. There were 5 people. I thought there may have been 4 or 3. So I was hoping I'd have one for me, one for Crummy. But there were 5 people, so I had to give them all my chocolate bars. Right, can I do the ritual, please, Willow? Come here. Come here. Come here. No, she's going straight to the food. She's not having any of it. She's wised me. She's wised me. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There won't be. We won't see Willow on this occasion. Sounds like the Tanton sitcom is on the right track. Oh, beautiful. Matt J. Davis, thank you very much. Very supportive as well. Right, let's get rid of this. Oh God! Do you know what? This is the remnants of a lovely curry Emily made. Absolutely delicious. Emily, what was the curry? Was it massaman? Ah, it's all slimy. Oh God, it's horrible. It is. Yeah. So the Tanton sitcom's looking good. I send it to my agent tomorrow. I sent her a version a couple of weeks ago. I said, have you read it yet? She goes, no, I haven't. I'm so sorry. I was like, well, stop. That's a good thing. Good thing you haven't read it, because I've got a new version to send you. And hopefully it's even better. It's all slimy. Right, okay, let's get this clean. Eyes and legs. I haven't played your theme yet, so do stick around for that. Eyes on legs, have you got anything exciting to report? You are always up to exciting things. Have you had any gigs that had gone badly? I don't hear about the good ones. Any movement on it being renamed Tanks for the Memories? Yeah, it's actually moved, even less likely to be called Tanks for the Memories, so it's moved in the opposite direction. Sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I went for a swim and I swallowed lots of water. I think it does disgust me slightly, the swimming in the swimming bars, because, you know, water goes everywhere in every orifice. So who's to say how, you know, that water could have been up someone's bottom that's been in my mouth? It's horrible, isn't it? Why am I like this? Why do I think these things? Why? Yeah, if there's any tips you want me to try when washing up, just give me a shout and I'll give them a try. I tried rinsing. I couldn't work it out. I couldn't work out the logistics. So with rinsing, does the tap remain running for the whole of the procedure? What's that? Okay, do you want the tea now? Crummy tea? You don't want a tea?
Okay.
I don't want to force tea down you. I'm not one of those husbands that forces you to drink tea. Do you understand that?
Those are the worst.
Those are the worst. Those are like the worst, man.
Kitten in bed.
Kitten's feeding now as we speak. Right, Crummy tea. We're going to make Crummy a tea. Now I can't run the water yet. We're ready to, but I don't want the kettle to upstage me, which I think is fair enough. Oh, I know what we can do. So we've got a few bits and bobs to empty. Yeah, we had a lovely. What was the curry yesterday, Crummy?
It was a massaman.
Massaman, I was right.
With tofu and vegetables.
I hope you can hear all that. Massaman with tofu and vegetables, absolutely incredible. So flavoursome. Yeah, all right. Okay, thanks. Leave. Yeah, it's going in the Recyc, is it all? She was playing with my phone, and it puts me on edge. He's going to get dropped or something. Right, so Willow's eating. I'm a bit wary. I don't want to pick her up just after she's eaten because I don't want her to be sick. I could try it though. Should I try picking her up? Can it? No, she might not like it. I'll leave it when she comes back. Hopefully she'll come back in a bit later, then we'll get to see the kitty cat. Emily promised to read through my script this weekend, so hopefully we'll get that. Maybe we could read it in the garden, Crumb. Maybe we could. Right, here we go. Crummy tea. Oi, where are you going, Crumb? There's tea coming imminently. Where's my water bottle? Is my water bottle somewhere? I wanted to pick her up.
You lost the water bottle?
Well, I haven't lost it. It's in the house somewhere.
I feel like I've seen it.
She feels like she's seen it. That's like a psychic. Okay, so what have we watched this week? So we've started The Traitors. I love The Traitors. It's in the sweet spot now where it's like pretty addictive, where it finishes and we go, oh, should we just watch the next one? And we go, yeah, let's watch the next one.
We're watching that Donald Sutherland film.
We're watching The Dirty Dozen as well. Donald Sutherland passed away, big fan of his. So very sad that he passed away. I mean, he was quite ancient, 88, but he's very charming in interviews. Donny S. Right, now, eyes on legs, are you here? Tip, if you ever lose the sieve, put a dishcloth, if you ever lose the sieve, put a dishcloth, I can't say cloth and a glass over the hole and the water will stay in the sink. Ooh. What, do you mean this? Is that a sieve? What am I doing? Oh yes, washing up club. Maybe. Has anyone been watching the Euros? I haven't watched any. I've heard my friend who's into football keeps messaging me every so often going, it's awful! I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, oh, the football. I'm like, okay, thank you. Right, okay, let's go. Let's make this happen. Where am I? There I am. So I did my ADR, which is very exciting. I love it. Just reminded me, of where I'm supposed to be. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Feely. So, we're going to play Washing Up Club because I feel I've toyed with you for too long. What do you want? 22 minutes and no sign of Washing Up Club. So we're going to play it as we wash up. I'm going to wash up the cat tins first. So, hopefully we can play it through this bloody thing. Yes, listen to me. Woo! All right, it's that time of the day. It's time for Washing Up Club, washing the grease away. The grease away. Just let it drip dry. That's right. Grease away. Kill everything. Woo! Here he is. What a tune. How did he do it? Club. Club. Washing the grease away. It's getting cleaner. Just let it drip dry. Grease away. To recycle everything. Greased away. Washing up love. Oh. Beautiful. A beautiful song there by Eyes on Legs. Available on all good platforms. I've even been doing Instagram posts using it behind the Instagram post. I hope that's alright, Eyes on Legs. Whenever I upload this to YouTube, I always get a copyright claim dispute. It's like he's saying, don't forget who made this. Don't forget who made this. I'm like, all right, God. Then you have to dispute the claim, and then he's like, thank you, you've learnt your lesson. The saucepan works as a drum, the dish brush as a mic. Exactly. Although I don't really like the idea of putting it near my mouth. It feels a bit unhygienic. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, so here we are. We're now into the sweet spot. Well, this is kind of like the prelude to the main event, because we're just washing up Willow's paquets to recycle. And someone else said, you can't recycle those. Well, you can. I checked with our local supermarché. I checked with them. They can recycle the good stuff. That it's not irregular recycling. They do crisp packets and stuff like that. So thank you very much. Now the dinger hasn't been dinging that much today, has it? Are you not inspired? Maybe I should inspire you with a few inspirational words. Okay, you guys and girls, you're the best. Yeah, you are the best. You're the best that's going on. Yeah. There you go. How do you feel? Pretty good after that. My hair looks so awful. So, rest of my week. Yeah, I had writing the tank sitcom again on spec. I might have to leave it soon because I can't just keep writing and writing. It's got to finish at some point. It's like some tragic. I think that's actually a plot for a film where there's a writer and he just can't finish his book. He keeps adding and adding to it. Which film is it? Remember, there's a film where a writer's got this really long book and in the end he just bins it and starts again, but it's like thousands upon tens of thousands of words, this book. Does anyone know what film that's from? Talking of films, very sadly, as I mentioned, Donald Sutherland died, and I thought, should we watch a film for I'd like to kind of show my respects when an actor dies and maybe watch one of their films. Just remember why they were so popular, and I managed to convince Emily to watch Dirty Dozen, which was quite a coup, I think. She didn't really like it that much. It's quite slow paced. Like, they introduce all the prisoners, and then we see them again individually. Well, this is a dozen of them, obviously. In France, you can take your plastic bottles back, put them in a machine that mashes them into little bits. It's great to watch. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. It's like a kind of slaughterhouse for plastic bottles and the like. Windy, how's the art going? Have you done any more art recently, please? For all of those that like their art drawn by Windy, of which there are many, he's on Instagram, if I may. I don't want to dox you, but Instagram, and he puts his art up every so often. I've been listening to Chatterbix this week. I sent in a few pub jokes, but they haven't read them out. I think I tried to skip the queue. I've messaged them directly. No, been on holiday. So, well, that's perfect time to do painting, isn't it? Yeah, it's up to you. It's your holiday. I'm not here to tell you. Yeah, so I tried to skip the queue with my pub jokes. I'll tell them to you now. But basically, Chatterbix, every Friday-ish, they do a section where they just read out pub jokes. And by pub jokes, I think they mean jokes that just pop up. They're not jokes by a comedian. They're jokes that you might hear in the pub. Where did you go on holiday, Windy? Chesham. We've been meeting secretly. Yeah, so my pub jokes are, okay, they're old. Part of the fun is that they're like, oh yeah, I know this one. So here are my pub jokes. I sent them two. Okay, so the first one. An inflatable child goes to an inflatable school. He has inflatable classmates, an inflatable teacher, and an inflatable headmaster. One day, he brings a knife into school. The headmaster takes him to his office, sits him down and says, right, you've let me down, you've let yourself down, you've let your teachers down, you've let your classmates down, and you've let the school down. That's my pub joke that I don't think is going to get read out on Chatterbix. Is this a true story? Yeah, really happened. I was there, man. I was in the school next door. It was like a kind of a special, not a special school. It was a school for inflatable people, obviously. And yeah, it all happened. So in fact, I am the person that made that joke up. No, I can't say that. That's a terrible thing to say. Okay, so that's one of the jokes. France Breton, Bretonneau. So the other joke is, again, it's set in school. Maybe that's it's a ripe ground for hilarity. But okay, teacher, primary school teacher says to her class, he says, "Right, class, yesterday I asked you to come up with a sentence with the word contagious in. Sally, let's see what you've got." Sally stands up and says, "My dad put a load of rubble and debris on my neighbour's lawn and said it'll take that contagious to get rid of it." Yeah? Oh, I forgot to ding myself for the inflatable child. There's another ding there. So we've done the cat food. Gonna let the water wash away. Don't worry. There's more. There's about half an hour more, or thereabouts. Yeah, so that was good. I had a ADR, which is good. It felt like proper job again. I'm counting that as a job for June. So I've basically managed to get a job every month apart from May. So I need to get 2 this month, which isn't going to happen, is it? We're in the last week. Probably not going to happen. But I'm a month behind, which is fine. I like a challenge. It's going to, I'm going to pick it up later or something. But I saw lots of people auditioning at this place for a voiceover. I was like, I've got to get myself a voiceover agent. The reason I've not got a voiceover agent in the past, or not even applied, is because I don't have a voice reel. But I think you can just send your show reel off. So I've done that. I've got some voice over agent emails scheduled to go off Monday morning. So, probably nothing will happen, but hopefully something will. Excuse me, sorry about that. It's still a bit belchy. Okay, let's go. Let's get back in again. I'm not going to play the Washing Up Club music again. I'm getting a bit sick of it, to be honest. I'm not really. That's a joke. Just being hilarious. Oh, okay. So, feels good, man. First and foremost, thank you for your lovely response on YouTube. I said people if they want a dedication to pop it on YouTube. So here we go. Feels good, man. A fish slice, I think. Stainless steel. Give it a little slosh, like that. Just scrub it down gently, there. Back and front. And I'm even going to do the handle. Woo! Woo! Okay, that's how it works. There you go. Feels good, man. You have been shouted out. I've outed you in a shouty way. Glasses. Here we go. Washing Up Club is popular because of the nuances and old onces. That's why people flock to it. It's just one of those things. Yeah, am I right? Do you know what I mean? Here we go. We're in flow state now. What does flow state mean? Does that mean when you're doing stuff really well? Whatever happened to all the washing up cleaning sponges and Dishmatic? Well, the Dishmatic didn't really set my balls on fire. I'm a classic guy. It's the classic, that works. I've still got them, and I use the brush every so often. The brush is good for certain devices. Right, here we go. Let's just clean this as well. I'm going to just drown this quickly. What do you wash up with, Windy? I suppose you've got a dishwasher. The way you type, you kind of wouldn't surprise me if you had a dishwasher, just from the way you type. Here we go. Come on. Let's focus green. Can we see the Dishmatic, please? Yes. If you must. It's behind. It's over here. Dishmatic. I suppose it needs a new one of them. I've got a load of spare. Easy. I might change it. I might give it another chance. You can't get your elbow in, can you? It just feels a bit snappy. At one stage, that was a nickname of mine at secondary school. I didn't take to it. I said, "Can you not fucking call me that?" The wife. Thanks for the jokes. I sometimes write down your jokes. Good for times of long wait, etc. Are there any jokes about slugs or snails? Well, I don't know if I'm really a jokey person in that sense. Matt J. Davis. So I've got some amusing thoughts I had about slugs and snails. Well, I thought they were amusing. I'll just say the thoughts. So, okay, we have a sometimes I noticed there's a slug was coming in. In the morning I saw a little snotty, slithery trail. I was like, right, enough of this. So I put some copper wire down, and I've not seen the trail since, which is good. But I did wonder if it was the same like slug every night coming in. Let's see what we've got today. Slithering along. It must take them all night to slug me off. Oh, blimey. It must take them all night just to... I mean, you've seen how slow they are. To go... it's like a little adventure, isn't it? Like wandering through. Do they have like a family back home in their little slug palace, waiting for what food they can bring back? Do slugs carry food? Or do they... I don't know, what do slugs eat? They just seem to eat like disgusting things, don't they? That wasn't that good, actually. It sounded better in my head. Slug me off might be an example. Yeah, so sorry about that. I'll do better later. I think it's my shit hair that's putting me off. I'm like the opposite of Samson in some regard. Yeah, this hair is awful, isn't it? I'm going to wash it today. I'm going to have a bath a bit later. I don't mean to be all, going about cleaning myself naked in the bath. I don't want to titillate you. Here we go. Come on now. Come on, let's focus, for God's sake. This is Washing Up Club, not another club. I can't even think of a decent example of what this club isn't. So yeah, we watched halfway through Dirty Dozen. We're going to watch the rest of it tonight, according to Crummy. And I'm on I don't know if I'm on a pencil, but I've got a recall for something for next week. So I had an audition come in on Tuesday, and they wanted it by Thursday, end of play. So I thought, well, end of play isn't going to work for Crummy, because end of play she'll be finishing work. I need to get it done end of play Wednesday. So I got it done a day early, sent it off a day early, off book for most of it. I was trying this thing where I was slightly reading, and I thought, you can't tell. Then when I watched it back, I was like, oh, you can tell. But there were two roles, and I auditioned for one, and I thought I may as well audition for the other one as well. But the audition, the recall I've got is for the original role that they wanted me for, so that's good. And those were I'd learnt those lines. Two snails commented on a slug and said, "These homeless guys are really starting to annoy me." Oh, windy, that's very good. Although, so if you were to... Is a slug just a snail with no... So presumably snails grow their shells, don't they? Could a snail give a slug its shell, its hell? If a snail died, could a slug push the shell off and live in there? Or is part of the shell all like snail curled round the shell? Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, isn't it? Isn't it crazy? Oh, snail's crazy. I saw two slugs having sex in our garden. They were curled up. There was this white thing in the middle. I don't know what it was. I think it was their sex organs. I took a picture of it. I felt a bit voyeuristic afterwards. I was like, oh. I don't know why I've done that. Sorry, Wendy, I'm so sorry. I didn't ding you. What am I like? Can't do that, can I? Can't, that was very, very much ding-worthy. So, did you think my jokes were all right? You didn't comment, did you? This hair. Do you think this hair's a disaster? Or is it? It's not too bad, is it, the hair? It's not the worst thing in the world, is it? I'll take that. I'll bloody take that. Okay, here we go. I hope you've enjoyed your... He's probably not watching. But feels good, man. Hope you enjoyed your dedication. I've mentioned you about 3 times now. I'm not obsessed with you or anything. Although I am kind of a little bit. Right, so I'm on Cameo, believe it or not. I thought, you've got to be in it to win it. So let's get on Cameo. And I knew I wouldn't be getting anything, really. And so I checked it. I checked it for the first time in months. And I'd seen that I'd got 2 requests that have... slugs are hermaphrodites. For some reason that's been held. Sex-based term. But yeah, so I went on Cameo, and there have been these 2 requests for me to do a video that have been lapsed. So I need to send a video to these people, obviously for free, saying I'm so sorry I didn't get a notification from Cameo. You know, I want to be like the next James Buckley. He makes a very good living from Cameo, doesn't he? So does Nigel Farage. Yeah, I didn't. There was the far right people in the gym who love Nigel Farage weren't in the changing room today, thank God. They were swimming, but and he is far right. Tories are right. Nigel Farage is even more right wing, so he's far right. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to be all political, for God's sake. Windy, I will allow your comment on hermaphrodites. Thank you very much. You see, you get knowledge here. I'm having to allow it. Windy, you've been flagged up twice for saying a twat, which I completely agree with. Right, so Basil Bottler, just wondering how many slugs could live in an empty tortoise shell, and could they walk around in it? That would be amazing. So what they could do is they could have a community, yeah, and on rotation, sometimes the slugs would be the legs. You'd have four teams of slugs as the front legs and back legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, moving along, and then you'd have a nice little colony inside, chilling out, you know, getting on with it as they move from place to place looking for food and recruits or something. So that's thank you, Basil Bottler. Gave me a little bit of content there. I was able to riff on that. I always appreciate that. And Basil Bottler, I'm going to give you a ding. I don't know if you had a ding before, but that was bloody ding worthy. One pilot. One pilot in the tortoise. Oh yes, it's the head. Like sending messages down. Like he'd be looking out, wouldn't he? Or she. Let's make it a she. Well no, so they're hermaphrodites, aren't they, slugs? So they'd be looking out the top going, is that a bit of lettuce over there? Right, there's a bit of lettuce, a yard, but you need to go a bit right. And then the slugs on the feet would all... Right you are, Sid. Sid can be a girl or a woman name, Sydney. Sydney, hello Sydney, from Scream and all that. Sydney Bristow. Sydney Bristow? Is that from One Arse? Yep. Thanks for the ding. That's all right. You're welcome, Basil Bottler, and it was well deserved. Very well deserved. Your Basil Bottler show is much more high tech than mine, and he has like laughter and he's got stuff going on in the background. Very good. So are you sat in front of a green screen, Basil Bottler? Or I suppose, yeah. I can't really do that here, can I? I don't know. Maybe I could. I probably could, couldn't I? Could I do that here? I'm so ignorant. I'm so ignorant. It's kind of cute though, isn't it? My lack of knowledge. Okay, here we go. So yeah, the Cameo, I didn't get a notification when I had some bloody work come in. Someone offered to pay me money to say something. Which is a bit of a shame, isn't it? Hang on. He's in a spaceship, is he not? Oh yes, sorry. Yes. I don't want to destroy the illusion. Sorry, Basil Bottler. I didn't do that on purpose. Thanks for my fantastic acting. If there's any casting directors watching, I'll show you fear. Ah! Slight fear because my voice is a bit hurty. My throat's a bit hurty because I was shouting. Get a green screen and put it. Oh, hang on. There's the cursor's over it. The cursor's over it. And project the same kitchen on it. So eyes on legs, very good, ding, and a ding for you, El Gizadente. Now El Gizadente, is that? Do I know you from previous? Have you changed your name from something else? Obviously, you've changed it from something else. Ridiculous statement. Ridiculous statement. Kim's been doing rather well, isn't it, on YouTube? You've been getting some good comments, haven't you? Have you got any more festivals to go to with Kim? Eyes on legs, if you're still there. Very good stuff. That was nice, wasn't it, when you came down? Indeed. Right, okay, good. So So you've changed your name again. It's like an addiction with you, isn't it? Changing identities. Right, okay, so we've got a chili here. Eat it. No, I'm not going to eat it, I'm going to bin it. The bin can eat it. Let's just get this down. I'd love the cat to come in. She's at the back. I told you she brought a mouse in the other week, didn't I? It's like, bloody hell, Willow. She, poor mouse had an injured leg and we put it back where we think she found it. So hopefully it either died with its family or they're looking after it. I think I mentioned that last week. Sorry about that, mentioning it again. So yes, hopes and prayers for my recall this week, which is good. And yeah, right, we're coming up to the Edinburgh Festival, and for some reason, there's not much casting going on during the Edinburgh Festival, and my casting this year has been crap anyway, so I'm not even going to get any casting during the festival. So I've got to get, that's why it'd be good to get a voiceover agent. So at least I've got something like that going on. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, everything seems to shut down during Edinburgh. It's like there are other funny people, okay? Me, for one. Not everyone goes up to Edinburgh. Maybe I should. It's so expensive, though. You have to go up assuming you're going to make a loss, apparently. That's the rule. That's the keep you sane. But yeah, so popping into London next Tuesday for this recall. But I would like more. So let's get me... put your thoughts out there to get me some more auditions, please, and thank you. Because you want to see more Ben Green on the screen, don't you? I'm stuck down on Earth in Edinburgh at the moment, hoping to get back into space soon. Okay, good. Right, and Basil Butler, where are you from? Where are you from? You're down in Edinburgh. Where are you from originally? I'm keeping it going, Basil Butler. I don't want you to say Stratford or something. I want you to say, Zark 71423 of the Nebula system or something like that. Is that the kind of thing? Right, let's just get this out. I've got all this stuff to my left here. South London. I thought you were from space. I don't know what's going on now. So I could set up a thing like Dr. Steve has, where he's got like people commenting and dinging and, blah-de-blah. This is quite basic, this. All I've got is this, or the me playing a game. I'm still playing Mad Max at the moment. Very good. Oh, God. Oh, my word. My word is my bond. I think that's Roger Moore's biography title. It's just a regular saucepan. It's one of my favourite saucepans, just because it cleans up really well. There was only stuff steamed in there, so don't need to scrutinise it too much. Right, then we go here. This might need a bit of a soak. Thirsty, actually. I think I need some water. I'm going to have a bit of water. Give myself a ding for listening to my watermeter. There we go. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Bon voyage. Mud in your eye. Oh, that's got a bit of a sting in its tail. Got a bit of a sting in its tail. It's freshly fizzed and it's cold, so it's quite nice to swallow. Went from South London to West Sussex to space, then Edinburgh. Oh, right, okay, thank you. Thank you, Basil Butler. So, are you human? Are you human, Basil Butler? Or are you from another dimensional planet or something? Am I allowed to ask that? I don't want to ruin anything. Don't answer if you don't want to. What's your story, Basil Butler? Let's get it out there. Yeah, you've had lots of lovely comments on Kim, haven't you, Eyes on Legs? God, I'm really sweaty. I've got my hands in bloody boiling water. I'm doing a very vigorous exercise, washing up. Oh, it's coming off nicely though. I think I'm coming off rather nicely as well. Are descending from outer space to find another place. Descending from outer descending from outer space. Is that the song? Yeah. What genre is that? Is that dance or is that techno? And he said technico. Which could be another word, couldn't it? There's another word, isn't it? Oh, I might have to leave this. It's getting up my arse. This. What's that under there? Right, let's just do a little bit. Fair dealing. But yes, so thoughts and prayers for auditions for me for next week, please and thank you. I might have to sit down after this. I'm all sweaty. I've got this kind of is it nylon? This tracksuit made of. Right. There we go. There we go. Yes, I like going into London. So I'm into London on Tuesday from a recall, which feels nice to say after such a long time. So that was one self-tape last week, which is good. And I got a recall, which is very good. Got some more film tests I'm waiting to hear from. Film fests, I'm sorry. Any others down south? Are we going to have a return to the Eyes on Legs live in Chesham? Any others in London that you'd go to, or was that a one and done? Just giving this a little scrub. God, I'd love to get a haircut. Just keep looking at my hair and thinking how stupid it looks. I'm going to wash it today, then I'll sleep on it, so hopefully it might not look so stupid for the audition. Yeah, best of luck, Eyes on Legs. I think Crummy entered a film as well, actually. Right, that's not clean, but I'm going to put it over there, just for the time being. Oh, I'm sweaty. Right. Now we're into the recycling, so people complaining that the water's dirty, that's what the recycling's for. It's for, it doesn't have to be, this is just going in the recycling. I don't know why I'm saying recycling so on. Is that Total Recall? Get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. Consider this a divorce. I'm quite good with gun noises. I don't know if I told you. That's an automatic. You've got your Magnum. It's a bigger gun. See, there's a bit of a backblast there. Then you've got your machine gun. Machine gun with ricochet. Or heavy machine gun. Oh, that's taking me back to playing guns at school. Everyone wanted me on their side because I was so good with my gun noises, I was like, no, I'm on my own. I'm the lone wolf. And they were like, all right, you weirdo. They weren't. I was hero worshipped at school. Bloody hero worshipped. Flick the hair back. So do you think this hair's all right? Come on, guys, level with me. Haircut or not haircut? Come on, I need you guys. Yeah, the only thing is it does cost quite a bit of haircuts, a decent haircut. So I like to, it's a little, my little treat. Look at all this salad I've got to throw away. This is so upsetting. Impressive gun noises. Thank you very much, Basil Bottler. Feel free to reference this in your stream tonight, Basil Bottler. I'll be watching, Feel free to do any back references. You scratch your back, I'll scratch mine. No, that's just scratching your own back, isn't it? You scratch your back, I'll scratch mine. That's not the saying, is it? Well, you wouldn't look out of place in the 70s with hair like that, I know. Awful. It grows, man, it grows. Ugh. Right, that's gone. This is all gone. All this salad has gone. Let's get rid of that. I'm sorry there's been no kitten today. It's not the same without a kitten, is it really? Everyone needs a kitten. So the Traitors US Series 2, bloody good. Yeah, we're really into it now. Kind of like, it's nice watching Tactics, and anyone else watching the Traitors? Yeah, really good, really like it. To refill our... Oh, God. There we go. There we go. again, this can be recycled because it says so, doesn't it? No, it can be recycled at a local supermarket. But it suits you. Didn't mean to offend it. No, I wasn't offended. I just look at it and I think, oh dear me. I think I prefer it shorter, but then when I've got short hair, I prefer my hair longer. Can't win with me. I'm so contrary. Okay, well, this was delicious. Cookies on cookie dough, very tasty. I've watched all the Traitors series, really enjoyed it. You know what? One of my favourite ones was the Australian Series 2, just because it was a right old roller coaster. Do you know that one? There was that really dopey. She was a was she a psychotherapist or something? Like a do half and half hair. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, good idea. Your hair's quite short, isn't it? Who cuts your hair? Eyes on Legs. The council. No, that's a Julian Clary line apparently. That was Nigel Havers in the Cockfields. Just slip in a Cockfields reference. I think I've told you before. He works with Julian Clary quite a bit in pantomime and stuff. I think they make quite a good pairing actually. And one of Julian Clary's quips was to go up to someone in the audience and go, "Who does your hair? The council." Nigel Havers enjoyed telling us that. Right, okay. Yeah, I feel like I've missed a lot of washing up today. Oh dear. Yeah, there's all that stuff in there that I can't do yet because there's just too much of it. Yeah, the Australian one was good. That series 2, I loved it. Especially the ending. The ending was... the middle bit was quite deeply frustrating. But the ending... Ow! Let's do this one. It's looking good. Very happy with how this is going. Oh, I say. Right. So let's get this. I'm gonna bring it to an end now because we've washed up. Get the volume down though. Don't want to be upstage while I was on Legs yet again. Basil cuts my hair. Oh, lovely, Basil. Right, so thank you very much indeed for joining me for a lovely episode of Washing Up Club, aka WUC. It wouldn't be the same without you. Not at all. Not even the slightest. It wouldn't be anywhere near the same without you. It would be a lot worse, and you know that's saying something. So thank you for all your thoughts and prayers last week about my auditions. It worked. It's working, guys. Let's do it. Let's focus on getting me more auditions. That's all that's important in the world right now. Get Ben Rufus Green more auditions and self-tapes and stuff. Please and thank you. I only cut hair when I'm drunk. A few late dings. You know, you've warmed up, but you could have warmed up a bit earlier. No, I'm just joking. Warm up whenever you like. Maybe you're not. You came in warmed up. What am I talking about? My hair. I'm distracted by my hair. So yes, I hope you've all had a lovely week. But if you haven't, next week is a new beginning. Next week's hopeful. You know, and as I let the water drain out, that's the end of last week. We've got a new week tomorrow. Good luck this week. See you later. See you later, Basil Watler. Thank you very much for joining me. And for YouTube people, if you've stuck with me this far, put a little comment on the YouTube comments, and I will dedicate something to you. Whatever you want, I'll do a like for like. You know, if you want a spoon and I haven't got a spoon, I've got a spoon. I shouldn't have used a spoon. Yeah, just put. I dedicate something to you. Yeah. Please keep your hair. Please keep your nice hair, Ben. Cheers. It's not nice though. It's not. Flick it around like that. Anyway, I think it ages me as well. I think I look younger with shorter hair. I think that's my young. That's my young-looking face. I look a bit drunk actually, don't I? Anyway, the music's finished. My introduction was too long, so we're going to let the water go down now in absolute silence. No music. Eyes on Legs. I told you it should have been longer. The track. Just joking. It's lovely. It's perfect as it is. Absolutely perfect. Oh God, so much I should have done. I had a bit of this hummus yesterday, and it was off. I didn't want to spit it out though, because I think that's a bit disgusting. But it's horrible. Off hummus, it tastes like. Bottoms, I tell you. Tastes like ass. So here we go. Down it goes. All the problems of the last week are drifting down with it, or dripping down maybe. Drifting and then dripping. Bit of both. And there they go. And this week is full of hope and integrity, whatever that means. There we go. Look at that. It's quite nicely placed, isn't it? That's a bit of carrot there. Pop that in the bin. Eat it. No, it's going in the bin. It's going in the recycle. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a lovely week, and I'll hopefully see you next week for Washing Up Club. That's right. Washing Up Club. Woo!